Shelby Rapton is our new butterfly ministry coordinator.
Oh, cool.
Yay!
So she will be sharing an office with Cassie. There's your office mate.
Oh,
hi. And then, of course, on Sunday mornings, she'll be busy in the butterfly ministry. So make a point. Shelby also works at Special Abilities, so both of her part-time jobs are in this
That's why you look
building.
familiar.
I know. I'm here all the time. So a great welcome to Shelby.
Yes.
Welcome, Shelby.
And as you can tell, we're on our best behavior.
Always.
So now we're on video. Don't forget.
Daniel.
So today I'm going to talk a little bit about fear. So we've had some laughter this morning. Now we're going to talk about fear. So we all have fears, don't we? So what are some of your fears? Your simple fears, your everyday fears. Anybody have any?
Snakes.
Snakes.
Yeah. My child being in a car accident.
Car accidents. Any other little fears?
Speaking words when I shouldn't.
You don't know what's
Speaking
coming
out.
often.
Yes.
Still working.
Trapped in
Still work in progress.
Trapped in small spaces. Yeah. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
I'll forget something. I'll forget something.
Forget
that I need to
something.
Remember.
Forget
I
something.
mean, it was just quite a range.
So what about inviting someone to church? Anybody have that fear?
Yeah.
Even in this room with staff, we have that fear, don't we? What about inviting someone to serve in your ministry area? Anybody have that fear?
I probably would.
What about sharing how Jesus has changed your life with someone? Anybody have that fear? You know, I think all of us can admit on some level we have a little bit of that fear. And so, and in January, I was faced head on with it. Because January is my month of doing a lot of invitation. I had a new member class starting up. I had life group launch coming up. And as outgoing and talkative as I am, I hate the phone. I hate to make phone calls. I don't mind conversations, but I hate when the conversation is about an ask. And I really struggle with that. And so my comfortable place is behind the computer, sending an email, and hoping to get a response. And I do get some responses, but most of the responses I got from asking people to be life group leaders when I sent out an email were from staff, Christy and Karen. Nobody else responded from just an invitation when I hid behind my computer. I had to come out from the computer and actually put myself out there. Make phone calls, have conversations, reach out to people, develop relationships. And believe it or not, it was scary. Anybody else ever been there? So, when I saw this video, I just had to share it. So, most of you know I love musicals. And so when The Greatest Showman came out, I was in heaven. And I can't even tell you how many times I've seen it, I own it, or listened to it. I've listened to it all the time. It's my happy place. And so I learned, many of you know, that it took them 7 years to get it on the screen. But even after that, during those 7 years' time, it took them 8 months to get Fox Pictures to actually say they would produce it. And they finally came to the point that they said, can we all meet in a room and let us just run through the script and sing all the songs to you? And it literally took 8 months to find a date that the entire cast and all the Fox executives could be in the same room. 8 months. The day before, Hugh Jackman, the star of the show, has a skin cancer removed from his nose and has 19 stitches put in his nose. And his doctor said something he didn't think he would say, and that's, you can't sing tomorrow. The star of the show. So Hugh Jackman called the director. The director said, don't tell anybody. We're going to come anyway, and you're just going to stand there during your parts and not sing a word. Well, the director knew also that the centerpiece of the whole show was Kiela Settle's song, This Is Me. And she was very meek and very shy and scared to death. And in every rehearsal, she had hid behind her music stand. And so Hugh Jackman said, today of all days, you need to come out from your music stand at this. And she just was scared to death. And I want you to watch, they actually filmed it. I want you to watch the audition in front of Fox Pictures to see if this movie would get made.
A stranger to the
So did you see that transformation? I mean, it's incredible when you see that. And to me, I could even watch that over and over again because she became a different person when she came out from behind the music stand. You know what? We have the greatest story to share. The absolute greatest story to share. And every one of you in this room is an expert on how Jesus has changed your life. Every single person. So come from behind the music stand. Come from behind the computer. Come from behind your cell phone, whatever it is that you use as a crutch. And have the courage to share. Amen.
Amen.